toe. This is flock of Trent chicken in. 2 weeks. 2 weeks post operation. 2 weeks trilateral fracture post surgery. Recovery. Broken fibula, dislocated ankle. Distal fibula plate on the left. 8 screws going through, with 1 long screw going through the bone of the ankle. It's 2 week 2. You know, his toes crusty. You know, they need to be wiped. Yeah. Where to start? Where to begin? The top of my top of my foot. The top of my foot has been burning. I think it's bruised. The top of the foot is very bruised. It's burning. It's burning, tremendously burning. Tremendously burning. They had my foot at an acute angle this week. They bent it and put it in a splint. I was in a cast for like 2 weeks. Almost 2 weeks. They put me in a splint. The splint is better. It's just the splint has no protection. So the splint has protection on the back, but on the side, and of course, you know, they cut you open right here. You know what I'm saying? They cut you open along the side. The splint has no give. It has no protection. Good thing I can flex my calf, wiggle my toes. So I do that all night. I wiggle my toes all night. I flex my calf. I pull my ankle while I'm inside it. I pull my ankle. And I'm saying this. My doctor wrote in the notes. My doctor he's from India, and I've been doing a little bit of research. And in India, when they break bones in their leg, they cast them up all the way to up here, like almost. They cast them very, very high. They cast them very high. I tore my Achilles in 2020, and I had a cast. You know, I was in a cast. It took me 3 months to walk. Yeah, it took me 3 months to walk. I don't plan on being 3 months with this. However, my doctor has put in my notes that 9 weight bearing for 3 months. That's a lie. I'm not. I'm an active person. I'm an ex-athlete. So, not walking, not putting weight on this leg for 3 months is detrimental. When you all fracture your fibula, tibula, or break your fibula, tibula, you need to do research on DWB, that's delayed weight bearing, and IWB, immediate weight bearing. I'm going for immediate weight bearing. Immediate weight bearing is really like a couple of days after surgery, you get in a walking boot and crutches. Another doctor said no. So as 2 doctors against that, I'm gonna go with that. But the second doctor said in 6 weeks, you need to be in a walking boot and, you know, starting to do your physical therapy. Good thing I have a degree in athletic coaching. I took a lot of kinesiology classes. I'm a nutritionist as well. So I think I'll be able to, do a great number of exercises that's going to be able to get me back walking. The only thing that I'm worried about is the swelling of the foot. You know what I'm saying? The swelling of the foot. That's one of the main things I'm worried about. But back to what I was saying. So my doctor, the initial doctor who did the surgery, did the operation, said he wants me to be 3 months non-weight bearing. No. Went to a new doctor yesterday. He said, come in once a week. I'm gonna take the splint off, bend the foot, re-splint it. So I got 4 more weeks of that. Then I'm going to the walking boot. My diet, I have switched the diet. Herbs, fruits, vegetables, smoothies. Somebody gonna make me another smoothie now with collagen in it. But at week 2, I'm doing a lot of toe wiggling, foot movement, bending up, pushing down, and I'm pushing my limit until I feel a slight bit of pain. Until I feel ache. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you all that this is important because when I tore my Achilles, they told me not to do anything. I waited until I felt comfortable, and then I started, you know what I'm saying, doing things within the boot. So if you broken your fibula, you need to wiggle them toes. You need to press down. You need to pull up. You need to flex that calf muscle as much as possible. It needs to be a continuous thing throughout the day. Do it. Let your leg get tired. Let it ache. Take a break. I stopped taking the opioids about a week ago. Shit, what else? I'm just trying to give y'all, because when I see a lot of people who speak on the tibular fibula fractures, they're not speaking from a real general standpoint. The exercise mat. Today was the first day that I brought the mat outside, laid it in the grass, so I sunbathed and worked out. Sunbathed, worked out. Get you a dumbbell or 2. You can do crutches. You could do push-ups on your knees, extended push-ups on your knees, leg lifts. I've been doing a bunch of leg lifts, like 9 weight-bearing leg lifts on the mat in the bed, flexing my hip flexors. You know what I'm saying? Because the cast is going to shrink your leg. It's going to shrink this. It's going to shrink this. But you can still work this. You can still work your quads out to where your quads don't shrink as well too. Because your legs is going to shrink tremendously. I suggest everyone to buy a TENS unit, a TENS machine off of Amazon, about $40. So that way you can put the electro pulses on there and stimulate your calves and stuff. I'm not really too worried about it now, but as soon as I get out the boot, I'm gonna be electro shocking my calf, inside of the shin, top of the foot, side of the leg, back of the calf. I'm gonna be shocking it. I'm gonna be shocking it. Go ahead, get it. You feel me? I did the same thing with my calf, with my Achilles. I was back playing basketball month 5, like limping. Month 6, I was playing one-on-one against average players, mediocre players. My leg would still get swole though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this 2 weeks in, diet is important. Spinach, arugula, fruit smoothies. People holler protein. You can get protein from a lot of different things, though, not just animal flesh. I eat some meat, fish, flax seeds, hemp seeds, granola. I put all that in smoothies. Quinoa, wild rice, which is the black rice. Yep. So I try to eat as much nutritional food, because the more nutritional food you eat, that's the faster your body is going to heal from the inside. Eating a lot of meats and big proteins might not get the nutrition that you need. It's going to slow up the healing. So I'm not necessarily worrying about weight lossage. I'm worried about nutritional value to speed up healing, because I want to be able to walk I want to be able to be walking again. You know, I have businesses. I have a clothing line. I rap. I do Airbnb. I do Turo. I have daughters. I co-parent. I have a career, a new career that makes me be on my feet a lot. So my objective is to be back on my feet soon as possible. So doctors are going to tell you, eat proteins. I'm not denying that. But I'm saying how I healed this fast. Achilles torn was with a proper diet. And I remember strategically my diet was very proper. Yes, I ate bad here and there, yes. But for the main part, my diet was very proper. Thank you all. Like I said, this 2 weeks post surgery. Follow me on Instagram, Flocka448. Follow me on TikTok, Flocka Trent. I didn't.